What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. And before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,500 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are battling Paul. His Twitter link will be in the description below. I actually had a battle before this with, who was it? Let me check Twitter really quick because I want to get their name right. Oh, goodness. Close. It was In Love. It was Steven Rasmussen, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Steven R. And my computer got blue screen of death while battling him, and he completely annihilated me, It was like a 10-minute battle. It was like a 12-minute battle, but 10 minutes it BSOD'd, and it was just terrible. But I kind of wish you guys could have seen it because he played so well. But today we're battling Paul. And we're going to go over the team. I'm bringing the same true mixed tier team. I'm sorry, not true mixed tier. Mixed tier team, 1 OU Pokemon only. And you guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is going to be the MVP. We have Mavis and Noivern, Chompers, the Sharpedo, Coffin, the Configurious, Gold, the Typhlosion, Olympics, the Braviary, and Quick Feet, the Scizor. So we are going to go and enter into this battle right now. Place your bets from those Pokemon who you think is going to be the MVP. So this team, on YouTube right now, it's 2 wins. But that really doesn't count because we lost the one that we just blue screen of death on, and the other one that messed up the audio, we lost that one. So this team is really 2-2, and we're going to see what my opponent's going to bring. He's going to bring Breloom, Umbreon, Jolteon, Blastoise, Chandelure, and Braviary. So a complete UU team. It looks like, unless Umbreon is OU, I guess Umbreon is probably OU, makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up with our Chompers, because looking at his team, the only thing that wants to deal with it is probably the Breloom. Actually, Breloom's probably a pretty obvious lead now that I'm thinking about it. Let's open up with Noivern, because Noivern's pretty fast. It's faster than almost everything on his team. Barring Jolteon, because I think Jolteon is, what, 135? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I could be giving Jolteon way too much speed. Maybe it's 115. No, it's 130. All right, so he's faster than Noivern. Jolteon's the only thing faster than Noivern on his team, unless his Chandelure is Scarfed, which we don't know right now. But let me take a picture of his team before it goes away, because that would be terrible if I don't have a picture of his team. Come on, phone. We don't got a lot of time. There we go. All right, so common weaknesses on his team. The only thing I see is ground between Jolteon and Chandelure. And that's about it. We don't even have any ground stabs, so this guy's fine. Paul's in for a good ride. But yeah, I was really upset. I mean, honestly, the last battle, I played terribly. My opponent played perfectly, though. He had a Mega Houndoom. He had some cool stuff, so I really wish that my computer didn't just bleed BSOD. I just updated all my drivers. Hopefully that fixes everything. I did have a couple drivers out of what do you call it? Out of date. So hopefully it's fine now. But I'm going to open up with Mavis and Noivern because it does have the U-turn. Hopefully it doesn't open up with Jolteon. Kineto sounds like Jolteon. It is Jolteon. And we're both green. And now I know that he's faster than me. And I know I can take any one hit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to U-turn. I'm just going to U-turn and let Mavis take the... No, not HP Ice. No. Ah! Should have just hard switched. I thought maybe he would just go for... I thought wrong. Alright, well, what we can do is... I'm hoping that he's choiced in some way, because I'm going to go out into Scizor. Something tells me he's not choiced in any way, though. I really don't think so. That's a huge... We keep losing. Even in the last battle, first turn, I lost a Pokemon. So, you know what? It's just terrible. Actually, no, he opened up with Vion, and I opened up with... he played it so well. I opened up with Sharpedo. He predicted my Protect and went for Cobra Dance right away, so it was really good on his part. But I'm just going to go for a knockoff. Hopefully he doesn't go into the Blastoise, although that's probably his best switch because he resists both my Steel Stab. So he probably will go into Blastoise, but I really would like to get a knockoff off on something. Hopefully the Chandelure is kind of tempting to go into. He is definitely choiced in some form, otherwise he would have Volt Switched. So he's definitely choiced. He goes on into Jarvis, which is going to be the Chandelure, and we're going to get a knockoff off on this thing. So we are trading Pokemon right now because the Chandelure is not living. Not living. And now I want to see if this thing is Scarfed. I'm really curious to see what item we knock off. Because he's going to be dead, but I want to see what item is knocked off because it'll tell me if his Jolteon is Scarfed or Specs. Life Orb. Alright, so I think that Jolteon is choice Scarfed. Which will be a little bit of an issue. We're going to have to lock it into some moves. I don't have anything that's immune to electricity, which is rather unfortunate. And we have 2 weaknesses to electricity. So Scarf Jolteon is a huge problem for this team. Seeing how this team is 2-2 right now, I don't think it's that great of a team at all. But it's a lot of fun. I love these Pokemon that are on here, which is the main reason I'm using them. This will be the last time I bring this team for you guys, though. So I don't want you guys to get bored. and think that I'm just bringing the same team over and over again. It's just I like to do 2 out of 3 with the team, and I like to do 3 battles with the team, I should say. He goes with the Braviary Bluebird McGee, and that's actually scary. I mean, because he could go for, I mean, a Brave Bird's going to do a butt ton. Superpower is going to do even more. I'm going to go into my Configurgus hoping that he goes for the Superpower. That would be really nice. He might U-turn predicting a switch. Or he might be a completely different, I don't know. It could be anything, really. Fortunately, though, with that Chandelure out of the way, I can safely go for a Will-O-Wisp my Configurgus if he does go for the Superpower. It'd be really nice if he does go for the Superpower. But I don't think he will. I think he'll just go for Brave Bird. Goes for the Brave Bird. I should take that somewhat well. But it is choice banded, most likely. So that's a 2-hit KO. Luckily, though, Defiant is going to be mummified now, which of course means everything. So we're going to see the recoil, and we're pretty positive that he is going to be finishing me off with another Brave Bird. There's really nothing that I want to switch in either. I actually think that was a huge mistake because I'm not going to get a chance to burn it. And if I sacrificed something else, I could come in and burn this giant threat. Because Braviary, I don't care if it's an RU, it's a threat. It's a Brave Bird, it's coming at you with a Brave Bird. It screams threat, in my opinion. This thing might actually be Choice Scarfed. Who's my Choice Scarfer? I don't think I have a Choice Scarfer on this team. That's a huge issue. So what we can do, though, is we can go into Chompers, and we can go for the Protect. He might very well predict that and switch out into the Jolteon. I'm going to Protect. I'm going to Protect. I kind of want to predict the Jolteon coming in and go for an EQ, but that seems really, really, really risky. All right, good. So he does stay in fact, which is perfect. Because he's showing that he's locking to the Brave Bird. I'm not sure if my Sharpedo definitely outspeeds. I'm just not sure if I can one-shot it, so I kind of have to hope for a flinch. I know it doesn't have all of its HP left, but there's still a chance that I won't one-shot it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Yes! All right, awesome. So he is going to pass the Mummy off, which I knew was going to happen. So if he brings in the Jolteon here, it's going to tell me that his Jolteon is definitely Choice Scarfed. Definitely Choice Scarfed. So what we're going to do is we're going to Protect to see what his Jolteon locks himself into if he does go into that. He might very well go into the Breloom, which is his OU Pokemon. I'm sorry, his team's not completely UU. I can't believe I said that. Yeah, Breloom's OU. He's going to be able to go into his Breloom here and just Mach Punch me if he really wants to. Or he can go into Umbreon and shut me down. Or he can go into Jolteon and scare me out. Or he can go into Blastoise. Goes out into the Breloom. As he does have complete type advantage here. It's pretty obvious that I'm going to switch out. But like I just said, with the Braviary gone, this Chompers doesn't do anything for me. So I'm just going to go for the Waterfall. Hoping that he doesn't go for a Mach Punch. He does go for a Mach Punch though. And that is going to take me out. I'm going to pass the Mummy off, which is nice. Because no more Technician. No more Technician until you switch out. Which is huge because Mach Punch will not be that big of a threat. What I can do now is probably go out into Braviary. I think I gotta make some moves. I'm gonna go into Braviary and I'm gonna predict the Umbreon. I'm gonna go for Superpower. I feel like that's what I have to do. The one thing this team is definitely really missing, which you guys take advice from this, learn from my mistakes. You need to have something that can set up on every team. You need at least one sweeper, one physical sweeper, one special sweeper, something like that. But I think what I'm gonna do, because the Brave Bird is super obvious, I kind of want a U-turn, but I also kind of want a Superpower in case I feel like that Umbreon's coming in. I'm going to Superpower. I really am really convincing myself that Umbreon's going to come in. Really convincing myself. I don't think he's going to stay in with this thing. I don't think there's any chance of him staying with this thing. If he does, that blows my mind. Realistically, should I go for the Superpower if Umbreon's coming in? Now that I think about it, no. The safest play for me to do there would have been to go for the Thrash. Because Thrash is stab and it hurts like a Banshee. Hurts everything like a Banshee. The main reason I don't think he's going to stay in, oh my gosh, he stays in. He's got Rock Tomb. He's got Rock Tomb. I don't kill it. He's gonna pass the mummy off to me. There goes my Defiant. He goes for Spore, actually. That was the best play of the game. I'm guessing this thing was Focus Sash anyway. What I pretty much have to do now is go out into Quick Feet. I have to go out into Scizor at this point. Even if he predicts that and switches out into something, I don't have an option. I don't have any options right now. I'm glad I didn't go for the Brave Bird, but I should have, and I'm glad I didn't go for Thrash. Because I think I'd be locked into Thrash and I'd be asleep. Goes for the Stone Edge. So it doesn't carry the Rock Tomb, carries Stone Edge. I'm going to be able to take that somewhat well. And I'm not going to predict anything. I'm just going to go for a Bullet Punch. Okay, he outspeeds me anyway, so Bullet Punch was this foolish thing to do. Luckily, he doesn't have the Technician, so that doesn't do as much as it could have. And I'm going to get Mummy now, and I'm not going to have Technician. Which stinks because I'm on the brinks of destruction, and Technician would be really nice. Kind of hoping he goes into Umbreon. I'm pretty sure he's going to go into Braviary. Oh, no, Braviary's gone. Braviary, Chandelure, and Breloom are all gone. So, Tortimer, which is going to be the turtle, who can take my stab for days and probably kill me with one Aura Sphere. But I have to do as much damage as possible. Oh, this Blastoise is going to clean up shop. Yeah, this Blastoise is definitely going to clean up. My strongest move is Bug Bite. Even though I don't have Technician, it's still my strongest move. It's terrible, because I have Knockoff, but that's not going to get Stab or any extra buff because this is a Mega Blastoise, and Bug Bite's my strongest move. Gonna get the Bug Bite off. Let's see how much it does. Goodness, I wish I had Technician. Goes for the Hydro Cannon. I don't think I've ever seen Hydro Cannon. Oh my goodness, that is a Gen 3. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful move to see. All right, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's got this because I can't do anything. His team is so well constructed, and my team is not. I could hope I wake up and live in Ice Beam, which I don't think I can. Or I go into Typhlosion and hope that a Focus Blast, unstab, kills. Oh yeah, Typhlosion's my choice Scarf. What am I doing? My head is just not in the game. My head is not in the game right now. Focus Blast will not kill. So there's no reason for me to send Typhlosion to his death because it's stab. So let's just go into Olympics. Let's go into Olympics and let's hope that maybe we can wake up. I'm going to go for the Thrash. We're going to see what happens. I am fast asleep because that is only turn 1. So there's no chance of me waking up there. He has to... Oh, that's why. It's not... Is that even a third? What is that move? Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon Cerabeaks. I got it mixed up, I guess. Hydro Cannon, 150 power, 90 accuracy. Wow. Yeah, it is a move tutor. It's for starters. That's right. All right, cool. So, we could wake up here. And if we wake up here, we're in great shape. We go for Thrash. Ah! Why couldn't you wake up? There's the Ice Beam. Live it, live it, live it. Come on, live it, live it, live it, live it, Olympics. Olympics? Actually lives it. All right, let's go for Thrash. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. No! Oh, miss the Hydro Pump. It's Hydro Pump and Hydro Cannon. Why does the game give you false hope? I mean, I play terribly. I have no business winning this game. It's a 3-0, so it's not the worst upload in the world. But, man, back-to-back losses for me with this team. This team is getting released, or at least boxed forever. I really don't have an option here. I kind of have to just go for looking at his team. I mean, Eruption does do the most damage right now. But we're going to go for Focus Blast. Let's crit and hit every single one. Never mind, we're not going to even hit one. He hits his second Hydro Cannon, but that's 90% accuracy. So that's a cool way to end the game. That's a 3-0 in my opponent's favor. Like I said, his Twitter link will be in the description. Good game. This team is not good at all, guys. Don't use this team. This team is bad. Braviary is good. My opponent had it. Braviary is great. But this team itself is not good. Don't use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed and learned something from my terrible game, that's all that matters as long as you enjoyed yourself and learned something. Leave a like if you did, and a comment and sub because I upload videos daily. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.